Okay. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for getting on here tonight. My name is Stephanie Sutton. I am your Double Diamond Upline Leader. Nicole is also with us. She is Double Diamond Upline Leader. And we wanted to really dive into post to post, like in detail, word for word, exactly how to do it, start to finish, answer any questions you guys have, and just kind of really go into showing you exactly how to do it. So I'm going to screen share and show you guys some really good tips as far as kind of how to do HAPs. And then we're also going to show you how to make an influencer application at the end of this that'll help with when you're signing distributors. I'm going to visually show you how to do it. Sorry, my dog is having issues today. So, okay, first of all, I want you guys all, if you ever have questions at all during this, throw it in the chat, okay? Because we can answer and bounce off of what you're asking, and no question is silly or dumb. If we don't answer it right away, it may be because it's going to be answered in a second. So we're not ignoring you. But if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. So first of all, with host to post, guys, the reason that host to posts are so important is because it's basically like somebody working for you and doing your job for you and bringing people to you, bringing people to your door, okay? So a host to post simply is having somebody make a post on their wall that you give them, and then when those people comment, you get to add them to your network and you get to start talking to them about the products or have them keep posting. And it's just a continual cycle. It's beautiful because there are billions of people in the world. So even though we can only have, well, they supposedly made it to where there's like an endless amount of Facebook friends you can have, but a lot of people haven't had that switch yet. So really 5,000 is the max amount. So I kind of want to touch on that real quick. If you're brand new and you only have 200 friends, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you're growing your network, okay? Because if you can have 5,000 friends in front of you on your Facebook page, that would be, as an example, if you were going fishing, would you want to fish in a pond with 200 fish or 5,000 fish? So it's the same thing with this business, okay? Do you want to be able to influence and attract 200 people to what you're doing, or do you want to be able to attract 5,000 people? So if you have a small number of friends, you're going to want to really focus on growing that, because if you only have 200, 300, 400 friends, you're going to run out of people to talk to fast, okay? We will go over how to do that a little bit more later. The other thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your Facebook page is pretty. Make sure that it is not salesy and spammy. Now, some of you who are newer, maybe you've never used your Facebook for anything besides hitting the share button and sharing like recipes and videos and, you know, stalking your family and posting pictures of your kids or just kind of scrolling through. But now you're able to make a really amazing, substantial income from your phone on social media. So you basically have to make sure that we're making that mindset shift that your Facebook page is not, now that you do it works, your Facebook page is not all it works. It is you and you do it works. That is just one little portion of you, okay? So some real quick social media tips. You don't want to have your Facebook profile saying that you work at It Works Global, mainly because it just scares people off, because it just kind of shuts the door. And just because you do It Works, that's great. But you also are a mom or a friend or a wife, and you don't want to have that there. You also want to make sure that your Facebook profile is ideally of your face, a clear, pretty picture, because that's what people are going to see when they go there. And your little profile picture, like behind your head on your Facebook page, make sure that that's something positive or pretty or bright, or your family. Just make sure it's not, your profile picture is not a picture of your dog or something negative. Now that you do a social media business, you shouldn't have any negativity on your page. So we're going to kind of go over some social media tips when we dive into the things we do every day, but I kind of wanted to just give you that basic breakdown. Nicole's going to literally go into exactly how to do HAPs from start to finish. And I'm going to put in the wording in the chat as she's talking. If you have questions, make sure you put them in the chat and we can answer them as we go. So Nicole, I'll unmute you, and then, wait, it won't let me unmute you. There we go. Wait, do it again. Hold on.
Me.
There, now I can hear you.
Okay.
So I'll keep myself unmuted, but I won't talk, and I'll just let you go ahead and jump right in.
Oh, me. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you, Michaela. Hold on. So
No, you're fine.
I wasn't checking my chat.
No, you're fine. Let me talk about something real quick.
Code is in the picture.
Nicole's gonna talk about
Okay.
how you host a post off the giveaway post that you guys posted. If you guys don't know, the giveaway post, the giveaway is provided by like our ambassadors, which is amazing because for months we were throwing stuff together as a team and we all were pitching in $5, $10 here. Now, for the last couple months, it's been something that's been an even bigger giveaway. And so we're going to specifically talk about how to do HAPs off the giveaway post first. But there are 3 different ways to do HAPs. The giveaway post, working off your friends list, and then what's called green light messaging. So I'm going to go into friends list and green light messaging for HAPs later, but Nicole's going to tell you what to do with that post that we had you put up a little bit ago. And that's the giveaway post that we do every
You ready?
Yep, ready, go.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
think she helped her. Okay, so everybody should have the post up. If you did not put it up, you need to go put it up.
I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah. It just says sending an Apple Watch, $150 cash, 3 winners, and $450 Target gift card this month. Next drawing, 4/17. Drop a whatever to enter, and I'll message you to confirm. You want to make sure you change a few words and emojis, change the colored background, and post it. So since you did that, you want to go ahead and you want to go to your post, go to your first comment, and you're going to like the comment, and then you're going to reply messaging you. That's it. So everyone do that or take notes, whatever you guys are doing. So then you want to go to their page or their messenger, and you're going to put this message in the chat that Stephanie is putting in there right now.
Okay, it's in there.
Okay. So once they reply to you and say, sure, yes, you're going to post, it's a 2-part message. You're going to send the first part separately. Stephanie's putting in the chat now.
So the first thing that we say to them, I'll just read it to you for some of you who are having issues with your chat. It says, hey there, thank you for commenting on my April giveaway post. To get your name entered into the drawing, all you have to do is copy and paste a post I send pertaining to my business on your wall, tag me in it, and I will take care of all the comments and enter your name to win. Sound good? And then you wait until they come back and say something. I want to say something about this right now.
Yeah.
You are going to have people that comment on your giveaway post, and then when you send that message, they're not going to answer. That's okay. You're going to have that. It doesn't matter if you're working off your friends list, if you're doing light messaging, you're going to have people not respond to you. It is okay. Do not worry about those people. When you come back and say sounds good, this is the next message you send them. It says, awesome, you're the best. Thank you so much for being willing to help me out. Just copy paste this to your wall, use a colored background, and tag me in it, and I will take care of everything else. Let me know as soon as it's posted so I can enter your name, okay? A couple things about that. The colored background is eye-catching, so you gotta make sure that you say that in there, because then if they put it with a colored background, more people are gonna see it. And if you wanna make sure that when you eventually get into different kind of host-a-posts, you don't want to give them like spammy, salesy pictures to post with it. Like you just want the words, okay? So for this, like for right now, this the next thing I give you is going to be the post you have them make on a colored background. And it is simple, guys. It literally is 2 pills, 90 days, 31 pounds gone in a test study. Who's in? They're going to post that on a colored background, and I will give you a tip. There will be people that will post it and not tell you they posted it. So it would be a kind of a good idea if they say they're going to post it to just kind of check in maybe at the end of the night and see if maybe you got a notification because they tagged you but they didn't tell you. Because a lot of times they won't tell you and they made the post and you could have comments sitting out there. So go ahead, Nicole.
Okay, so once you get a notification that they tagged you, you want to go in and you want to like it. And then you want to go on and comment and you want to put a before and after picture. We're not able to share one in the chat here. So you're going to want to go to Pinterest, and I'm pretty sure it's exactly, you're going to go to search. And for this one, you're going to type in "It Works Thermofite X results." You're going to get a bunch of before and after pictures. I always choose 2 or 3 and I just rotate them, but just take one that looks nice. And you're going to post it in the comments. That's going to help boost your algorithms. Plus the more comments you get, people are like, ooh, what is this? So do that. Once they post for you, you're going to go back and you're going to send them this. Stephanie will put it in the chat. It's, "Thank you so much. I've got your name entered for the post. We will be doing the next live drawing 4/17 live on my page. Good luck. You can also have your name entered every month till the end of the month. All you have to do is let me know you want to participate, and I will message you a new post each day. Sound good?" And then you send it. Most people will ignore you. They'll say thank you, but half your people are, a third of it, I guess. They'll come back and say yes. So then you just want to get out your calendar, a piece of paper, write down daily posters, and write down their name. So since they said yes, they want to post you. I don't think I sent this one to you. Since they said yes, they want to post for you, you're going to send them this. Hold on, let me send it to Stephanie. I forgot. Where'd it go? Daily. Here it is. So you're going to send them this. "Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I've got you set up to receive my post message daily. Make sure you tag me in each daily post. I will send you a message letting you know you got an entry for that day. Post it. Anytime you don't want to receive the text, please just let me know. You don't have to ignore me" with the smiley face emoji. Again, thanks so much. And then I'll send this to Stephanie now. Okay, so she's putting that in the chat.
You're having them text. You want them to text them the daily post every day, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
through Messenger, yes.
What point do you ask for like their phone number? Do you just say, hey?
So we're not going to ask them for their phone number. I guess we could change.
I'm just saying,
message.
Yeah.
I guess we can, change that to message, because I don't do, I used to do text messages, but iPhone got too tricky. It's easier just to do it with Messenger.
Okay, so in that thing that I just put in the chat, guys, it says what she just read off. When you copy that to your notes, just change it and say, "If you don't want to receive a message from me, please let me know." Just tweak that so that way, because you're going to send them a post. Now, I want to stop right here. Is there anybody confused at all about why we are having, or the process of having somebody wanting to post for us every day? I want to just tell you, so if you have somebody comment on your giveaway post, okay, and you have them simply make that Thermofite X post for you. If they do not want to post for you every day, then that ends there. But if they say yes and they start posting for you every day, we call that HAPS, or host a post on steroids. It's kind of a silly name, but the reason we call it that is because now every day that person is going to make a post you give them, and they're working for you for free. And eventually, if they see people commenting, you can be like, "Hey girl, you want to make money with me?" Basically doing what I do already. Okay. So it lets you have more people for you besides just yourself. Okay. Does anybody have any confusion about that whatsoever yet? I don't see anything in the comments. So if you do, put it in the comments. Don't be afraid to say, "I don't get it. Go back to this. Why do we do that?" We want to make sure you guys get it. Okay. Okay, Nicole. So one other thing we want to mention, if you have not gone into your settings yet, and you have to go in. So when people are posting for you, you do not want those posts to show up on your Facebook page. You have to go into your Facebook settings, and you have to go into tagging and timeline, and you have to turn that on, because whenever somebody tags you in a post, it's going to pop up and say, "Do you want to allow it on your Facebook page?" You're never going to put it on your Facebook page, ever. So you have to make sure that when you go into your Facebook settings, you have tagging and timeline on. Most of you probably have it off. So that means that if anybody does a host a post for you, it's just going to clog up your page and it's going to look really bad. And that's not what we want on there. Okay. It kind of hides it in the background of Facebook world. Do you want me to screen share now and show them how to save it once somebody posts for them?
Yeah, do you want to, let's tell them first, since we're talking about daily posters. We're going to add you guys into a messenger chat. It'll be no chatter. It'll just go off from either me or Stephanie once a day for you guys that decide to, you know, want to take your business to another level and start sending out the daily haps. We're going to, for the next maybe 2 weeks, we're going to test it out. We're going to give you guys the actual daily post. We're going to put it in the chat, and then all you have to do is go send it to your posters. Super easy for you guys.
So basically when you have somebody say, yeah, I'll post for you every day, if you don't like, if you're like 0% green, which means you're not a super maybe calendar organized person, get a piece of paper out and literally, just like Nicole said, write daily posters and write their name down. And then every day when we send you the daily post to have them make, all you have to do is go to each person on Messenger and say, hey, Jamie, I hope you're having a great day. Here's the daily post to make for me. Just, you know, tag me and let me know once you make it or whatever. And then you send them the post and that's it. You are also going to have some people not make it. It's fine, but you are going to have a lot of people that will. Okay. So however you want to stay organized, I don't care if you want to write in your calendar, if you want to use a piece of paper, if you want to put your notes on your phone, whatever you want to do to make it simple for you. Is there anything else we need to say before we screen share and show them how to save that?
No, I think that's our next. Yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
So I'm going to screen share my Facebook page, and I'm going to show you guys when somebody does a post for you, how to save it in a collection, which basically puts it into a group on Facebook where you can easily access all of your host to posts. So they're not like floating around. Okay. So let me screen share. Okay. So wait a second. All right, so here is Facebook, okay? Let me move these out of the way. What is it doing? There we go. Okay, so you guys all, somebody shake their head. Can you see this, Nicole?
Yes.
Okay, so say this person, I'm just gonna pick a random post, okay? So say Brittany made this post for me, okay? As soon as Brittany made the host a post for me, you're going to go in and you're going to click these 3 lines at the top right hand corner. And you're going to see right here where it says save post. Once you click save post, it's going to pop up and ask you if you want to add it to a collection. And you're going to click add to collection. And if you haven't already made one, I just name it once you start this and you're doing this, you're going to have to say like April 2020, April 2021, right? Because you're going to keep, you know, obviously this is a business. So next year you're going to have to name it something different. So mine just says April with like a bouquet of flowers. So I would click April with a bouquet of flowers, and it added that host to post into my April collection. Now, if you want to be able to see all the posts in your April collection, you go over here to your like little menu area where it says under Explore, it'll say Saved. And when you go into Saved, it's going to take you into all of your collections. So right here, you'll see my collections and you'll see April with a bouquet, okay? So under April with a bouquet, if I go in there, it's going to show right here. This is the post I just saved. So if you accidentally save it in the wrong folder, you can go in and you can like move it to a remove from collection and add it to a different one. But that's where you're going to find it. You're going to find that saved April folder in the save section. Okay. Now, after you save it into a collection and you know now where to find that, you have to actually take their name and enter it into the giveaway. So what Nicole, like what they're having everybody do now is basically wait and put all their names in at one time. So basically what you could do is just take a sticky note, guys. Like I'm talking, keep this super simple. You could take a sticky note and just write down all the people that made a post for you that day. And then what you need to do is if you're not already in Am I frozen? Okay, I was frozen for a second. If you're not already in Black Diamond team page, you have to be added into the Black Diamond team page. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in groups. This is our ambassadors team page. The reason you have to be in this team page is because this is where you actually put your entries for the giveaway. So right here is what Black Diamond team page looks like. Hold on, it's coming up. And then what they did is they pinned at the very top. So if you're not in this, let us know privately, we'll add you in. But you'll see at the top, one of the, like the very first post says week 2, giving away an Apple Watch, yada, 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 okay? You can read about it. If you click see more, it'll tell you all the details. Each one of these is the actual giveaway. So last week's giveaway, this was the giveaway event for the cash. This week's is for the Apple Watch. Next week is for the $150 cash. And then the last one of the month is going to be for the $450 Target gift card. Right here in the comment section, you're going to take all the names of people who posted for you for the day, and you're going to put them right here. And you're going to see how somebody put like the name with like a number next to it. The reason there's a number next to it is because they're going to do like random.org and they're going to draw a number and there's going to be a name next to it. So when you put your names in here for the giveaway, you have to make sure you go in sequential order from the last number that was given. So see how Lydia put Maria in here at 697. If you were putting a name in here, you would put 698, and then it would go 699, and then it would go 700. Does that make sense? And then that's where you enter your giveaway names. And then I would just crumble up your sticky note and get rid of it and start a new one for the next day. That is where you add the entries in for the giveaway, okay? Let me make sure. Okay, I'm gonna stop screen sharing.
Did you show them where each event, where each of the, did I miss that? Okay,
No,
I was
that's
talking.
okay. In that, remember how I did in the Black Diamond where you enter like the giveaways, in that post, it literally has the events listed in there. If you click on it, it'll take you right into like the event. You can click going. What Nicole and I typically do is share the video or the event on our page so that people know we actually are doing the giveaway. Because you will have some people that are like, when are you doing the giveaway? Are you doing the giveaway? Are you actually doing the giveaway? And we do it. We're not scamming people. It's a real thing. Have any questions about that, put that in the chat so far. But can I get some like thumbs up or some like, if this is making sense? Is this like totally making sense? Is this helping? Are we like, okay. All right. Another thing, let me make sure that we did that. Settings on, Black Diamond team page. Okay, Nicole, so do we want to go in now when somebody comments underneath that post?
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay,
guys,
yes.
so now you have that 2 pills a day post sitting out there and you're gonna start getting comments. And this is where it's gonna get really fun because now you get to add all those people that commented, and all those people that commented are new people in your network. So you get to send them friend requests. Okay, and that's how we grow our network every day. That's an easy, if you are doing host to post, you're going to be growing your network every single day because of host to post. So remember how I said it's way more fun to fish out of a pond of 5,000 than 200? Do host to posts and you will be adding to your network every day because of all the people commenting. Now, I also want to point out, not every host to post is going to get comments, and that's okay too. You'll have a post blow up and then you'll have 10 that get nothing. It's all based on that person's Facebook page engagement. Don't take it personally, okay? So go ahead, Nicole, with what you would do next with the comment.
So when you start to get comments, same thing, you're gonna like it. You're gonna comment and say, I always say friending and messaging you because you're not friends with them. So 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna get your message. It's gonna go to some other box they're never gonna find. So you wanna make sure you say friending and messaging you, go to their page, click add friend, and then go to message them. So the first message, you're gonna, Stephanie's gonna put it in the chat, but it's the one you guys probably all have. Hey Lisa, thanks for your comment on Amy's post. And then it says what it is, and then it ends with sound good, ? You send them that. Also a tip, so sometimes since you weren't friends and you sent that message, when you see you got a friend request, click on their name and hit message and go back to Messenger, because half the time they still don't get the message. So you're going to want to copy, paste, and resend the message again. Does that make sense? Thumbs up, yeah.
So basically what Facebook does if you're not friends is sometimes it basically blocks the message until you are. So even if you've sent it, it literally
Mhm.
show on their end. So that's why once you become friends, you may have to resend it. You'll also run across that if you're doing follow-ups like we talk about in a second. You'll be able to see the people who didn't see your message, okay? So go ahead.
Okay, so then when they come back and say yes, or whatever, some of them are going to ask you different questions, and if you're not sure how to answer them, screenshot, send it to me, send it to Stephanie, and we'll help you. I know a lot of people lately are asking, what diet do you do with it? That seems to be a common question. But if they're just like, yes, sounds great, what's the cost? You're going to send them the next script. It says, great, we have a couple different ways of trying it, just so you know your options. I'm not going to read them, but it's options 1, option 2, option 3. And then obviously at the end, it says, which of those 3 sounds best for you? You always end in a question. But if you look at option 2, right now I added in there, but until 4/19, you can get both of these products for $49 with a 90-day challenge for April, May, and June. You want to make sure that little blurb you're using on all of your option 2s for any product that's on promo right now. So copy that into your Skinny Brew, your Keto Coffee, Hydrate, or whatever's left. Make sure you use that message there. So whenever they say, they'll come back option 1, option 2, whatever. I have some other little blurbs that I use that Stephanie's going to put in the chat. You going to break them up, or how do you want to do that?
Yeah, so I'm going to send the first one
Okay.
now that just says.
So if somebody says option 1, you're going to say, awesome, the ThermoFight X is going to be great. I just need a little information from you, unless you want me to walk you through it on my site. What do you prefer? Say they say, no, I want to do it myself. You're going to say, great, Messenger won't let me send my website on here. What's your cell? Or you can say, or email, and I'll text it to you. Because some people are worried about giving out their cell phones. If they say, you can do it for me, what do you need? You're going to send the next blurb. Okay, great, let's get you started. I just need, and then it has everything you need. You just copy paste that to them. After they order, I do things a little differently. I like to email them afterwards. You guys totally don't have to do that. You can just message them in the chat with their ID and their password. If you want my email, let me know and I can get a copy out to you guys. But I send all my customers an email so they have my website. So I send them a little blurb that says, your order has been placed. Let me know when you get your product. And if you have any questions, I will email you your login info along with my website so you can look around and see all the amazing products we offer. Also, I'm pushing for a huge promotion. Would you mind sharing a post for me? So I always turn a new order into a host to post. Super easy.
Another tip, guys, when you have people come back to you and say, like, if they don't say they're ready to order, okay, maybe they say that they can order on Friday. Then obviously you're gonna say, great, I'll save your spot, and you're gonna get like a time to talk with them again on Friday. But if they kind of leave you in this awkward, which I know you all, if you've been in for any length of time, you've all had that awkwardness. This is just like a random thing that I do, okay? If you have somebody that says, let me think about it, I have to talk it over with my husband, I don't have the money right now, you can turn that into a host to post too. You can say, okay, I understand, especially now with like, guys, I want to be very clear, even though the coronavirus is happening, people are still spending money because they're actually saving money because they're not able to go out and do crazy dumb stuff right now. So there are still people buying. There are still people buying our products. There are still people that are becoming distributors. So if they say though that they can't and they kind of leave you in this weird awkwardness, you can say, I understand now's not a good time. Would you mind doing me a favor and I can get you into an entry to win this, 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 and that. Turn it into a host to post. Turn the not right now into a host to post and write that name down. I'm going to have Nicole kind of share her follow-up schedule and how she stays organized. So you're already going to have their name down, but you can turn it into a post for now, guys. Everything is like a cycle. Just because they're not buying, turn it into a host to post because they may have 10 friends that want it right now. Okay? So Nicole, will you kind of tell them how you would write down names of people that have commented.
Yeah, let me, okay, so for those of you who don't know, I use a planner just for Michaels. I use it every year. I've been in this business 4 years. This is what I do. I am a rainbow of colors, but I am very green. I like to stay organized. I feel like I don't have a lot of time during the day to work the business, and I work it in my nooks and crannies. So if I can't get to my calendar, I screenshot and I circle them with black marker on my phone. So when I do get to my calendar, looks like this. And literally, guys, see all, every time I talk to somebody, I write their name down. Yellow highlighter means distributor, and if it's circled, it means they want to order and on that day. But as soon as somebody lets me know, like somebody wants more info, I write their name down for the next day. If somebody gives me a date, I write their name for that date. Anytime the conversation starts back up, I write their name down the next day. So there's constant follow-up. On Fridays, I'll message everybody that I talked to all week again. And at the end of the month.
Can you give an example on Friday what you would maybe say to somebody that commented on a, maybe you were talking to them about, it doesn't matter what product, how would you follow up with them? Because I know a lot of people are scared to follow up because they don't know what to say.
Okay, so if it's somebody that I just talked to this week, I would say, hey Danielle, hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to touch base and see what questions you had for me about the metabolism booster. Super simple. I always make sure they're having a good day, happy Friday, something. I just don't go right into it. Now, if it's somebody that I talked to a month prior or three weeks prior, I'll say, hey, Kimberly, happy Friday. Just want to touch base and see if you are still interested in the metabolism booster. All my follow-ups are super simple, just like that. That's it.
So it doesn't matter if it's the hair vitamin, if it's the metabolism booster.
I say hair, skin, and nails vitamin, fat burning coffee. Nope, I just literally change the name, change the day of the week, and change the product.
Yep. Okay, so should we go into the things and how they all coincide with this?
Yes, let's do that.
All right, so guys, some of you are possibly struggling with how to work this into your everyday life. So this is going to be a huge portion of this Zoom. Every single day, there are things you should be doing. You shouldn't be doing one of them. You shouldn't be doing 3 of them. You should be doing all of them when it fits into your day, okay? And the reason, I want to give you an analogy. The reason you can't just do one thing and your business be super successful is because it's like a car, okay? In order for a car to work, you have to have a person driving it. You have to have a steering wheel. You have to have tires. You have to have gas in it. If you don't have all the things, the car doesn't work. How many of y'all have had a car breakdown, okay? If you don't have gas in the car, does not matter, okay? You have to have all the things. So they all work together. So I'm gonna briefly, and I want you guys to understand, we're gonna add you into this chat tomorrow, and we're gonna really spoon feed you guys all the things that I put in this chat, I'm gonna put in that tomorrow. So it's gonna blow up. Please do not respond in there at all while I'm putting that in there, because you're gonna break up the messages. Like when I mean this in the most nicest way, please don't talk in there. If you have a question about what we're saying in there, I'm just talking at least for tomorrow, okay? If you have a question about anything we've said in there, private message us, because I want to make sure that if any of you were not able to get the wording in this chat, or you're driving, that you get it, because then you have it in your notes and you literally have everything, okay? I'm also going to put a video in there that's a minute long that's going to show you how to print off your Facebook friends list. I'm also going to put in there a video of how you can talk about any product. Okay, now I'll put in 2 videos. There's one by Jade Hooper and there's one by Jackie Deering. I want to be very clear, they are outdated videos, but the premise of it is how you can find the information and have a conversation about any product, because your website has all the information. The only thing they don't talk about now in those videos that we do is the 1, 2, 3 when we give people options. The reason we give them the 1, 2, 3 is because number 1 is the retail price, number 2 is like a combo, and number 3 is always offer business. You have to offer the business or they don't even know it's an option. I can't tell you how many distributors Nicole and I have signed up by like letting them know, hey, did you know you could use the products and make money with us, okay? So in that chat, we'll put all this wording. We'll put those videos in there. Let us know privately what questions you have. And then what I also do is I will type out these things you should do daily, but I want to talk about them now, okay? So the first thing you should be doing daily is self-development. Now, if you don't know what self-development, guys, is, self-development is basically growing your mind. This is not self-development. This is business development. Self-development is finding a YouTube video, a podcast, reading a book, listening to a book on Audible, maybe by like, Nicole Loves Rachel Hollis. Go to YouTube and find something that's inspirational. I will actually put an example of a video in there tomorrow, first thing in the morning for you guys to watch. Okay, it's about 10 minutes long. So when I say self-development, I'm talking 15, 20 minutes a day. Okay, you don't have to, if you want to do more, that's fine. Go ahead, Jake's the one. If you want to do more, that's fine, but you should always be doing self-development every day, guys. I'm telling you, this business is 80% mindset and 20% skill. If your mind is not right, you will not have success in anything in your life. So I'm talking like, even if you never did this business ever again, you need self-development to be a good human, to be a good mom, to be a good wife, to be a good friend. So self-development, 15 minutes a day minimum. If you say you don't have time for that, I'm going to call bullshit, because you do, because you all shower, maybe more now, maybe less now. I don't know. You all cook, you all do dishes, you all do laundry, you all are folding laundry. We're all home like a lot. Okay. So you can find time, whether you have to do it when your kids go to bed, pop an earbud in, do it when you're doing dishes, whatever. Okay. The other thing you need to be doing is host a post every day. Host a post every day is going to lead to the other thing we do every day, which is growing our network. So we have self-development, we have host a post every day, and we have growing our network. So as a good rule of thumb, if you're doing host a post every day, you're probably adding plenty of people to your network. But if you, for some reason, say that day is a little slow, a good rule of thumb is adding at least 20 new people as friends to your Facebook page. And if you do Instagram, now if you don't do Instagram, don't go try to like learn Instagram and make an Instagram. Conquer Facebook first. If you already have an Instagram that is there, okay, you want to add or follow 100 new people every day. And I'm not going to go into that now, but like if you're like, oh my gosh, how do I do that? Message me. It's super easy and it'll take you like 5 minutes. It's like, it's literally 5-10 minutes. That's it. Okay. So that's 3 things so far. The 4th thing is posting and adding to your stories. So a good rule of thumb is you should be posting on your Facebook about 3 to 4 times a day. We love to do the first post out of the gate in the morning sometime as an inspirational post. You can go to Pinterest, search motivational, inspirational, positive, happiness quotes, something to make your audience on your Facebook page feel good, because especially right now, there's so much negativity. People will be attracted to your positivity. Post of the day should be a product that you're using, a picture of your coffee cup, a selfie of you with your coffee cup, you taking your supplements, a selfie with you talking about your products, a picture of your shake on the counter. You can go to Nicole's page or my page and get ideas for that, but that should really be like a product post, not like who wants to buy my coffee, but like sharing you using the product, okay? The 3rd post of the day should be something completely random and just whatever you want it to be. It could be a picture of your kids outside. It could be a video of you going live and just showing your kids riding the bike. It could be you actually going live, which that's a whole other beast, guys. Going live will totally build your audience. You could talk about anything. You could get on there and show yourself making dinner for 5 minutes and you'll get views, and that'll bump how many people see your stuff. You could make a post, a funny meme from like Pinterest, okay? But the number one thing you want to make sure you're not doing in your Facebook page is never hitting the share button. Every post you make should be intentional, and you don't want to share for somebody else, okay? And then the last post of the day should be a business or lifestyle or opportunity post. You'll hear us call it those 3 things. Basically, that's you talking about what the business is doing for you and is going to do for you in a different way all the time. Now, this is probably one of the hardest things for people to do and to understand. If you feel like you just started and you don't have a story, you do. You had a story even if you never joined this business, okay? Like, and some of you are going to want to share more than others about your story, and it's going to develop and you're going to feel more comfortable as you go. But just know that if you're scared to share your story, I will tell you this. There are people that need the inspiration that where you have been, they can get through it too. Whether that's abortions, miscarriages, divorce, abuse, like, you know, Jake's mom was murdered by his stepdad when he was 20 and fell into addiction. And I didn't know that when I met him. And now he's been clean for 10 years. I was sexually abused as a kid. I came from a divorce. We were both raised by our grandparents. Like, guys, I could have posts forever, okay? Sit down and write down some of the key things that happened in your life, and you can use that to a positive. So if you feel like you need help with how to write posts, you can reach out to us. But you can go to like Jackie Deering's page, Jade Hooper's page, my page, Nicole's page, Autumn Drew's page. We can give you Noelle Cruz's page. All these different people that are actually listed in the team page, the Believe Tribe team page, are people you can follow. You can literally copy the right cat until you learn how to write your own. You can copy the wording, change it around to make it your own, and post it with a pretty picture. And you should be doing that every single night.
Every night.
Every night. Like,
Every night.
because people, and I'm telling you this, we do it every night and we still have people that'll be like, what is it that you do? So don't think that you're going to be repetitive, or people know. People don't know what you're doing, okay? So you want to make sure that you're doing that. And hold on. Oh, so if you get on Nicole's work trainings that she does twice a week, she will go through all of these. So if you feel kind of uncomfortable with how to do that, she'll help you. And then you want to add to your stories every day. So if you are on Instagram and you haven't already connected it, you can connect your Instagram story to automatically post on your Facebook story. That's what I do. So I use Instagram, but I'm mainly Facebook. But every time I add to my stories, I'm actually in my Instagram and I'm adding it, and it automatically posts to Facebook for me. Your stories need to be a mixture of It Works and your life. So if you only get on there on your stories to post pictures of the coffee and spam people with your product, but you're not breaking it up, people won't watch your story. So as an example, the same inspirational post that you put on your Facebook page, pop it in your story. Some people watch your stories and won't see your posts, okay? I mean, literally, guys, it's so easy to add to your story. You can literally take a picture of your dog. I will take pictures of my dog to break it up. I'll take pictures of Riley doing her homework. I'll take pictures of me watching TV, or my coffee cup, or the sunshine. You need to make sure that you're breaking up your stories with inspiration, products you're using, and maybe a poll so somebody can vote on it. Picture of your kids, picture of your dogs, how they can be a part of the business. More quotes, something positive, something funny, a TV show you're watching. It should be a commercial for your life, because that is where people get to know you. People get to know you by your stories. People should be able to click on your story and know who Stephanie Sutton is. They're going to be like, oh, okay, well, that girl watches game shows. She's a little kooky. She likes soap operas too. She's like an old woman. She drinks, okay? She drinks wine, and she loves to take bathroom pictures. I don't know what the hell's wrong with her, but she takes pictures of her legs in the bath making money. I don't know why, but she does it. I don't even know what she does, but I want to make money naked, so I'm down. She's got 2 dogs. She's got a husband. She's like, they should know your personality by your story. Okay, so that's how your story should look. And then if you do Nicole's work trainings, she'll tell you that a really good thing to do first thing in the morning is to like send happy birthday messages. It's a good way to interact with your people. You can like go into, where do you find it at? It should give you a notification, right?
No, well, I stopped getting notifications.
You have to go into events?
No, now you can literally just go into Facebook, go to your little search where, you know, it says search Facebook right there. You literally type in happy birthday. And when that pops up, let me see, you hit search, and literally everybody's birthday today will pop up, and you just click on their name. Because I stopped getting notifications months ago.
So what do you say real quick? How do you happy birthdays?
I say happy birthday, exclamation point, with 2 emojis. That's it. They will reply and say, you know, thank you so much, Nicole, or whatever. I say, you're welcome. Have a great day. Because that's 5+ words, which boosts the algorithm on your page.
And then will you
Super easy.
talk about how you follow up? So if you talk to anybody today, I want you guys to hear this. She writes their names down for tomorrow.
Yeah, like tonight, I did my HAPs tonight. There's only a few right now because I have them screenshotted. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah.
But see, Tuesday, those are the few people I just talked to. I was working on my screenshots, and I literally will fill my column with everybody that I talked to.
And then tomorrow morning or tomorrow, whenever you do follow-ups,
I'll follow up.
so you always, every single day should be following up with people. So this is your day, okay? Happy birthdays in the morning. That's kind of a good place to start. Like you can do them even before you get out of bed because normally you're only gonna have a few. Get up your inspirational post in the morning, okay? Like we can kind of break down what a typical day may look like in that chat, but these are the things you should do every day. 15 minutes of self-development, make sure you're doing host to posts, adding to your network, which is going to come from host to post most of the time, posting and adding to your stories, following up. Now, if you heard me, I said I'm going to put a video in there tomorrow that's going to show you how to print off your Facebook friends list. The reason I'm telling you that is because when you run out of people from that giveaway post, you don't sit there for the next 5 days or 3 days.
Oh.
Work off of your friends list. So what that means is you can go to your friends list and print it off. It's going to show you in that video that you can print it off. And then what you can do is you can send a message to people when you run out of, I'm going to put it in the chat real quick. All you can do is like, if you don't have any host to post people that have commented, okay, you want to make sure that you are reaching out to people and messaging. So a good rule of thumb is to try to get 10 new host to posts up every day. That doesn't mean you message 10 people. That means you message, and if you want to really grow this, guys, and get to Ruby or Diamond and like make a paycheck, you don't just message and get 1 up. Okay, you message until you get 10 up. So you can go off of your Facebook friends list and start with your oldest friends, and you can send them this message in the chat. It's literally super, super simple. It just says, and what you do is you sit down for 10 minutes and you message this out and you don't respond to anybody until the 10 minutes is up. So you could get 20, 40, 50 messages out, okay? And it just says, hey, I have a quick question to ask, and no, I'm not asking you to buy anything. And then when they come, you're gonna have people ignore you. Who cares? We don't care. It's fine, we're just asking. But the people that can say, yeah, what's up, what's your question? You're gonna send them the, how would you feel about making a post for me and I can put your name into my giveaway? Some people will say yes, some people will say no, but you'll have a lot of people that will say yes, and then you start over. Great, I'm so excited to get your name in. Awesome, post this post for me. Stick with the Thermophyte post, the 2 pills a day post for now, guys. You're gonna get tons of hits on it. So if you don't have anybody to message on the giveaway post, you're gonna work off your friends list every day. If you can't figure out how to print off your friends list, private message us and we'll talk to you. The other thing you can do is you can do what's called green light messaging, which means you go to your Facebook Messenger, and when you go to your Facebook Messenger, at the very bottom, it's gonna say people. If you click on people, then at the very top, it's gonna say active. And when you click on active, all of those people are on Facebook right now. So you could, what I would do is like scroll to the bottom and just send that, hey girl, quick question. I'm not asking you to buy anything. And if you click on their name, what you'll do, this is funny, you'll click on someone's name and you'll be like, oh, I was already in a conversation with them. How did I miss that person? And then you'll maybe pick up a conversation or two, okay? But those are the 3 different ways to do host to post. Off the giveaway, which you should be doing a giveaway post once a week, and it should be different, guys. You could do something fun on Sunday, next Sunday. You could do something fun like drop your favorite color below for an entry into my blah, blah, blah. Every week you could do drop your favorite Girl Scout cookie. Like there's so many different ways to do it, guys, but people like to give opinions. So we'll kind of give you an idea of a post you can make on Sunday and then the following Sunday in the chat, okay? Now, is there anything else that we need to go over with that, Nicole, before I show them how to do an influencer app?
No, yeah.
Okay, so basically, guys, you want to make sure you're doing those things. Like Nicole said, she's super, super busy. So she is splitting this up in the nooks and crannies of her day. If you find yourself actually doing this business, like actually doing what we call income producing activities, and you're like, it's taking me 6 hours, it's taking me 8 hours, you're doing something wrong. You need to come to us and talk to us so we can help you, because you'll hear even the top people in the company say that you should be able to do the important things with your business. Like, I'm talking somebody who does this full time. If you add up the time like we do throughout the period of our day, 2 hours max. So I don't know about you, but would you like to make a full-time income on 2 hours a day split up in between whatever you're doing? Yep. Look at Nicole. She gets to drink wine and work. Do you see this? Okay, so I want to talk about one more thing, and this is not to overwhelm you or confuse you. So if you are, please don't let this overwhelm you. But your first goals, guys, should be, if you don't have 6 loyal customers yet, you need to focus on getting your first 6 loyal customers, especially brand spanking new, because you can get that shopping spree and get that cash bonus. You've been in for a while. You still want to make sure you're getting the loyal customers. But if you notice in the breakdown of the pricing, when we're talking about ThermoFight, we give them the option of being part of the business. So some of you are probably going to be really scared to sign up loyal customers because you're like, I don't know how to talk to loyal customers. First of all, you need to let us know if anybody ever says option 3, and we will help you with the wording. Okay. And I just want to briefly tell you how I would have a distributor conversation. Like, this is how simple it is. Okay. So if somebody is interested in, the business, I'm really going to send them a message that's, I'll put it in the I'm not going to put it in the chat. I'll just tell you, and then I'll put it in there tomorrow. Okay. So what it says is something along the lines of, let me bring it up. It says, hey girl, I see you were interested in making some extra income. I'm so excited to get you some info. Would you say you're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Pinterest, and or TikTok 60 minutes or more a day? They always come back and say yes, because let's be real, we all are. I send them a blurb that basically, it sounds long, but I'm going to read it to you. It says, okay, great. So what we do exactly as distributors is market for It Works Global. We're a health and wellness and beauty company. We have over 50 plant-based products, and they're so good. I'm obsessed with them. We basically get paid to use the products, share them as an influencer, and help others. Instead of the company paying for commercials or ads, they pay us to be the face of the company, sort of like LeBron James or Serena Williams does for Nike. So we just show other people how awesome they are, and we make commissions off what we sell from our personal website. Once you get started, I teach you how to build your business from the palm of your hand. And then I add something about me personally in it. And I say, this has retired me from my full-time dental hygiene job at 31 years old, over 4 years ago. And I've made over $100,000 from my phone. Does that sound like something you would like more details on? It sounds long, but it's just a little paragraph. They read it and they come back and say, normally, yes. So what I've been doing, because this is something that some of the top money earners have been doing, is I say, okay, great, fill out this influencer application and as soon as possible, and let me know once you're done. So I send them over my influencer application that I'm going to show you how to make real quick. Some of you are going to be like, I need to see that again, but I'm going to screen share and show you. You don't have to create your own wording. I'm going to give you the wording. All you have to do is change the one paragraph in it that tells your story. And then you can actually have your own influencer application. And I will do a whole nother Zoom. I'm not going to go into the details now of the influencer application of like how to sign DTs. That's a whole nother Zoom that we can offer you guys if you want to do it. But real quick, since we're on here, I want to show you, okay? Real quick. So an influencer application is done in Google. So you have to have a Gmail account. Okay, so let me move this. So influencer app. All right, so I'm going to show you. Let me move this out of the way. So if I go to google.com, Nicole, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, let me move this. Okay, so over here, if you go to google.com and you have a Gmail account, normally your face will be over here. I don't have a picture, but right to the left of it, you're going to see this little, like, it says Google Apps, okay? It has like 9 little, it looks like a little Tetris square. When you click that, you're going to scroll down and you can click on Docs right here. Now, again, I can break this down another time, but I just want to visually show you because some of you don't know how to do this. So you're going to click on Docs, and then it's going to take you in to where it looks like this. It shows the documents, okay? Over to the left, there's 3 little lines. And when you click that, it'll have documents, sheets, slides, and forms. You are going to create a form. So you click form, and it's going to take you in here where you can create a new one. So I'll show you what mine looks like, and I got this from somebody else, guys, but you all have to create your own, okay? So what you're going to be able to do, this is mine, and this is the wording in it. I'm not going to read it to you, but what I will do is put it in the chat tomorrow so you guys can actually click on it and read it. But all you have to do is take your mouse, or you can do it on your phone, and you're literally going to just copy all of it. And you're going to right click, and you're going to hit copy. Go into Google Forms, and you create a new one. You're going to paste that wording in there. So I'm going to hit create new form, and it's going to look like a blank situation, just like this, okay? So what you have to do, hold on, my battery. What you have to do is where it says unentitled form, you're going to actually name this.
Stephanie, can you mute that person?
Hold on, I got to go in. I can't.
I can't see who it is.
I got it, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So what you do is you're going to actually name that influencer application. Can't spell. And then where it says form description, that's where you're going to literally paste all the wording I just gave you. Boom. Now you have an influencer application. All you have to do is right here where it says, hi, I'm Steph. You're going to change that to, hi, I'm Jody. And the first little paragraph here you'll read is all about me. You have to create your own paragraph. If that's hard for you, come to me after you type something up, or Nicole, and say, how does this sound? We'll help you. And then literally you get to leave all of this alone. All of this just goes into the business, what we do, yada, yada. At the very end, make sure it doesn't say Steph.